Hello guys and welcome to the wonderful world of pairs here with Londrina. What have we got in today's episode? We are starting with an away game against Chapecoense, and you can see like they're only 2-star, but they're actually like fourth in the actual league at the moment, so they're doing pretty well themselves. And you just can't take any team for granted in this league at the end of the day, so it's going to be tough. And to make it even tougher, because we're doing really well, and I just think that maybe doing maybe a little bit too well, I want to try and get a bit more realism back into it, so I've actually upped the level, so we're not on professional anymore. I've moved up to top player, see if I can cope with how that's going. And it's going to be really tough because the second game is away, or should I say at home, what am I talking about, against probably one of the tougher sides in this league. They are 3.5 stars, as you can see, International. Right, let's see how we get on in today's episode then. This is the team lineup going into it. As we can see, Germano is back in, former captain. He's back in with an upward arrow, brought him back in. Augusto Silva as well. Like I say, let's just see how it goes with moving the difficulty level up and see if it's too much or drop it back down. But you know, I want to try and get some kind of realism into the game, so here we go. Hello ladies and gents, and here we are at the Arena Conda, where Chapecoense will be hosting the game against Londrina. Londrina unbeaten in the league at the moment and flying high at the top in second place, with a pretty interesting game this one, because Chapecoense are actually sitting in fourth and doing rather well themselves, so this should be an encounter that could go either way really. Chapecoense then will get things off and running, see how they fare against this promoted Londrina side. Good header in there. Germano back in the side today. Seems to be flourishing now that he's not got the captain's armband, so we'll see how he gets on. Here is Alguaceri looking to whip this into the box, but well blocked by the defender. Esismendi, that's down the line. Now is a great ball in this time. It's going to come out here to Centurion. Can he do? It's going to just lay this back to Ray Ramos, who will flick this one in. Safira's up there. And Tepo in goal manages to get down and stop that one. Don't think it was on target. And Bodji with the interception. Here's his Esismendi. Alguaceri now just lays this off. He's kept hold of the ball well, but then gives it away to Acosta, who's under a lot of pressure there. And that's a foul. Actually gone to Chapecoense. I thought it was a foul on Germano there, but not to be. The wall does its job. It's going to come out here to Thompson, and Bodji going to hound him, and does well. Bruno keeping him where he wants him. Ramos fires this in. Safira's there. It's hit the post. Keeper this time was beaten, but the woodwork saves him. They've been trying that all this first half, and this time they actually managed to make it. Germano, long range, but straight down the throat for Tepo. Ramos, Centurion, Germano, slays this back. It's come here to Acosta. Goes over the top. Centurion's trying to get on that, not able to. It's a nice, well-worked move. And that is the end of the first half. So Chapecoense have been under immense pressure, not really being able to create anything themselves. Londrina being the team that are pushing everything here, but they just can't get past Tepo in goal. As you can see, only the one attempt from the home side, but 8 attempts from Roberto Carlos's men, but they're just not able to get past the keeper. Hitting the post was the earliest, or the best chance I should say, of getting something, but that's the closest they've come. So second half then, what can Roberto Carlos's men do? It's the same lineup, they've not changed anything. Oh, gets caught there. Referee says that was a little bit naughty. Trailing leg there, Centurion getting caught. And he's just saying to Bruno, just calm down a little bit. So, Acosta now, just to float this one in. It's a chance, it's gone all the way across. Safira's there, he can't get the shot away. It's taken off his feet as he was trying to get the shot away. Here's Perini now, being forced back by Acosta. Oh, given away. Here's an opportunity. Played in. Chance for Safira. And there we go. A mistake has cost Chapecoense there. And Safira, you just, yeah, you can't fault this guy for finding the back of the net when it's needed. It was given away to Acosta, and that's where it all unfurled here as the defender tries to get that away. Too casual. Acosta read it, lays this in. Safira, nicely done, kills that one into the bottom corner. Sure if this is a better angle. Oh, it's a lovely angle. There we go. Look at the curl on it, just to get it past the keeper, but also nicely to get it round the post, or inside the post, I should say. Algeciras, can he get there? He can't. Ireland now. Maybe Chapecoense will have to change. And he's actually said that's a foul. I'm not too sure there. I mean, it's another soft. The referees in this league definitely are very much basketball referees. They don't realise that, you know, there's going to be contact. But I mean, is this a foul? I mean, he kind of stands on his foot after he's took the ball. I just not sure. Torres then goes to float this one in, and Bodji is up for this one. Miss Hesmendi in a foot race, does well, keeps it in, plays it. Oh, and Germano wasn't expecting that ball back, but got away with it. Costa goes all the way out here to Algeciras, great ball. Costa forward. Here's Santini. Looks to get Safira in behind, if he can get there. He had 3 players to beat. Germano now. Here's Centurion. Lays this in. Santini trying to get Safira in again. Nice little layoff. Algeciras. Offside. Thought he was online. He's way offside. Jeez. So a couple of changes being made right at the end of the game here. Obviously for tiredness and stuff like that. Mayedin, Fentes are going to come on for Algeciras and Centurion. Germano does win that header. It's going to fall here to Safira, but he wasn't able to get it under control. Sanchez, Safira just up at him in his face. Rafael goes long with this one. Well intercepted. Germano now gets this into Santini. Played across here to Maeda, and he's trying to get Safira in here up against Ibanez. And Safira wins that one. Oh, and it's straight at the keeper. Maybe could have pulled it across to Santini, was waiting, but it is 1-0 in the end. Chapecoense very poor when it comes to attacking. They were just literally trying to maybe get a draw out of this. They just sat back completely in that whole match. They didn't really attempt anything at all. Still only the 1 shot from the first half. Longino were trying, as you can see, went up to 11 shots and stuff like that, but just in control of the game. They just couldn't find the opening, but they did find one, and it was that man Safira due to an error at the back from the Chapecoense defender. But there we go, guys. A little bit more difficult, obviously on a tougher level and stuff, to be able to just create more chances and stuff like that. I mean, the team that we were up against really were just, let's park the bus, let's sit there, like, you know what I mean? They weren't obviously on paper as goods, and I think they were just trying to gain a point of some sort regardless from that game, but they just didn't really attack. Like, you know, we were just trying different ways of trying to break through their defence and stuff like that. We got through in the end, just through a mistake, really. I think that was the only way that I think we were going to get through. But it's 3 points, and it's still unbeaten, and it's a clean sheet, and that's great. Other results, as you can see, Sao Paulo winning as well, so they will remain in top spot, but we remain in second. And yeah, it looks like the top 3 at the moment, we've got a little bit of a gap, especially down to 5th. I mean, yeah, we've got 6 points gap there, so Pretty impressive. But next game that we're up against is Internacional in 8th, and as you can see, they're a 3.5-star team. This one I think will be a real test, and this could be unbeaten run coming to an end. But you know, I mean, I've got to make it kind of more realistic. I don't think Londrina would be in that position, but we're playing well, and that's the main thing. So here are the two lineups going into this one. As you can see, yeah, Internacional got some really good players in this side. A different formation, not used to this formation. We're going with the 4-2-3-1, like, you know what I mean? So that should be interesting with them having 3 attacking midfielders in there. So they're going to really, like, you know, it looks like they're really going to be going for this, like, and they've got those 2 defensive midfielders then, so that the attackers can press, like, you know what I mean, and it keeps, like, you know, so trying to break down, it's kind of like back 6 really, like, you know what I mean, to get through that, like, so that's going to be difficult. We've got a little bit of a change. Fuentes is coming on that left hand side. Alguaciri is on like a sort of, you know, the downward arrow, so brought Fuentes in on that side. It has affected slightly the team spirit, but you know, I'd rather have players that the form was better. Okay, boys and girls, here we are at the Estadio de Cafe, where Londrina will take on Internacional. Londrina, only team in the league so far without a defeat. Will Internacional destroy that run today? That is their game plan, I'm sure. Home fans, though, will be hoping that Londrina can extend that. Even if it's a draw, they'll be happy. So Safira to get things off and running. Main goal scorer at this club. Here is Fuentes coming in on this left hand side for today. Andrigo is quick, very quick in fact. Plays this back. Oh, it's good feet. Well defended to begin with. Centurion getting back in there. And played forward. Here is Safira trying to catch them on the counter attack. Here goes Joe. Keepers come out. Joe, oh. Now, what is the ref saying here? Is that a foul? Because it could be a red card to the referee. Red card to the referee, that should be a thing. To the goalkeeper. Well, he looks like he's just talking to him. Now, to me, to me, that should be a red card. He's not even got a yellow. That, to me, is a massive let-off there. Right, Centurion with this. What can he do? Oh, and it's too high. Eder Nielsen, they've got some quick movement on their feet. They are definitely going to be causing us a problem. Germano now, forward. Here is Joe. But because they keep pushing forward, we are able to counter-attack here. But unfortunately, we're not getting our men up fast enough. And since, as you can see, Safira is completely surrounded by red shirts. And Bodji now, forward. Centurion into Joe. Here is Safira. Tries to get that out. What's happened here? I don't know what's going on there. That was weird. All the players just ran away then. What on earth happened there? I couldn't run towards the ball. Like, all the players just ran off then in different directions. Even the computer team's players did. That was weird. Which way is he going to go? Plays it into Safira. Safira, oh, he's got too much on it. Went for power. It's Asmendi there, coming across. I don't think he should have done, to be honest, because he's out of position, which gives a chance here for Valverde. Yeah, that is all because Isas Mendy had got himself out of position. Don't know why he was in the middle there. He should have stayed out on the left-hand side. And Valdivia here managed to get the ball in. And Guerrero has just netted. It's all due to the fact of bad position there, because he had so much space, time to pick up his crossing. You can see there, what is Isas Mendy doing there? I do not know. He's way out of position now, and then instead of like going out to him, he tried to go in the middle here, and he's just done nothing. So Isas Mendy there, costing a goal. Acosta now, great ball out here to Fuentes. Can he get it down the line? Oh, referee! Why have you called that back? What on earth? Oh, you got to be kidding me. He's like, how is that a foul? It's like, he's got his legs tangled up. Like, I'm trying to play the ball. I can't believe the referees in this game. this time. SS Mendy's having a poor game. Shots are going wayward. He's getting caught out of position. I think he's finding this a step too far in regards to the skill of the team that we're up against. Centurion now into Germano. Germano pushing forward. Looks to get Joe in. Chance here. And the keeper's done well. And Safira, yes. Well, luckily, the bounce somehow came out perfectly towards Safira's head. And he just managed to get something on it and direct it towards goal. Gonna have to double check and see where he is in the goal scoring, but he's got to be up there, surely. And this all come from Germano again, just surging through that midfield. Here he is, they're letting him go here, and then he picks out Joe, who gets the shot away. Keeper's done well, and it just comes nicely to Safira, arches back, gets the head in, and the equaliser is there. Charles now. Here's Donato. Has a go, but Matthias is there. To Ramos, it was a nice idea, but well cut out. Oh, and that's a mistake. It's fallen here to Rusin. Tries to get it over to get Safira in. Safira seeing what was happening, but just wasn't able to lift it over the defender. So the way it's looking at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be a point apiece, but we'll see. Still a chance for one of these teams to get something. Valdivia there. Well, Longina fans thought there was a foul. Played forward. Here is Sebast. Into Safira. And I go. And there it is. It is one apiece. It's been a really tough game. Really tough for Londrina. They've done well to get a point out of this one. International, I think, will feel that a little bit gutted that they weren't able to stop Londrina in their tracks. But as you can see, Londrina not able to get any shots in that second half at all. I think International maybe picked up an extra one, but all their shots were on target. That's the difference. And they'll be really gutted that they didn't get all 3 points. So well done to Roberto Carlos's men for keeping a point there and also keeping their run going. And Guerrero has picked up man of the match for International. They were a really good side. So there we are, guys. It was a really tough game. I mean, I think moving it up to top player now on the difficulty level is the way to go. And that was, I really had to concentrate really hard in that game. Like, it was just very frustrating. We're not creating as much chances now. That's the thing. But I just think that it's more a reflection of how it should be. And we did really well. They were a really, really good side. So to keep our run going, being unbeaten, I think is fantastic. How does Sao Paulo do? They lost to Botafogo. That means we are top on goal difference. Wow. That is... What a way to end the episode. There we go, top of the league. Right, top goal scorer is Safira. He's joint with Brenner of Goiás, surprisingly. With 7 goals. So Safira is, I mean, he's the holder of the best player in South America award, and he's trying to continue that. Paulinho actually doing really well as well with 4 goals in there. So, but there we are, guys. Anyway, take it easy. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending some time watching the video. I really appreciate that. Leave comments down below. What do you think? Do you think it was a right move to move the difficulty level up? Do you want me to move it back so we have maybe more goals and stuff like that? I don't know. Yeah, subscribe if you're new. That'd be awesome. And tell all your friends about the channel. It's all about watching the videos. You don't subscribe if you're not going to watch. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything. Subscribing really doesn't mean anything. So it's just a case of you know about the channel. So hit the bell notification to watch the videos. That's the main one. Hit that one. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button if you've enjoyed today's video. I will catch you again tomorrow, guys, for another episode, and we'll see how we go with regards to our unbeaten run. So take it easy. Catch you next time. Dave from Moonmongo Gaming signing off. Cheers.